Alright there everyone, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where tonight we are carrying on straight from where we were. But we're going to change the usual. I forgot to turn my mic on, so this voiceover has been recorded after the fact. So, let me know later on how you think it went in the comments, and off we go. So after doing a little bit of exploring, we came across these primals, which we decided to engage in a fight, try and get them down. But they were quite tough, tougher than I expected. And we managed to kite them around a bit, took out a couple of the smaller ones I think, before they kicked us at our asses. So being the glutton for punishment I am, we decided to take them on a second time. This time hiding on top of a rock, trying to snipe them off a bit, with the primals throwing rocks at us, and our friends Ellie and Pavati getting in close. The primals didn't last too long when we managed to get up on top of the rock and shoot them from afar. Still one big boy left over, which we ran backwards from, managed to get away and kill. Then there was another one that came out of nowhere. Don't know if this was part of a new group or this is part of the first group. But our fancy gun made short work of them. After which we proceeded to loot everyone in sight. Spotted some guys over there, which we thought about attacking, but decided to finish looting around first. After doing some exploring and a bit of looting, we came across the pirates, so I tried to walk in and reason with them, and they just opened fire, which resulted in a massive firefight. Shot that robot a couple of times thinking it was one of them, and it turned out it was actually one of us. Well, one of the captives. Oh, the pirates, well, the captors didn't take much work to sort out. Looking around, I couldn't see where the fighting came from until the very last second when Pavati finished them off. After which we leveled up, and after putting some thought into it, we put it all into the tech for the medical bonus, try and get more options there. And after a lot of looting, we made our way to the captain.
Tremendous work, friend.
Turned out
Here
to be
I
a right
was
idiot.
readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
As you could see,
It's
turns
Ellie.
out Ellie wasn't a big
Excellent
fan of his either.
Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
Yeah, we
I certainly
questioned
know that's
their history together.
Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them
It
than
turns out she put a lot of his crew back together, pointing towards him being a poor captain.
Lost Hope bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost.
And
Almost.
you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate. Dilated pupils. Increased sweat production.
The automechanical clearly shows that the captain is well afraid of Ellie. And I would be as well. Don't mess with her. Sure, buddy. What are they after?
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits. And unlabeled meds
Everybody
are
loves
worth
bits.
a bundle.
Captain
The one
Iriana,
and
I
only.
presume.
Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
Yeah, so that's who they were doing the mission for, Wanda. So, we thought about lying to him, but we went with the truth.
Land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, And sending
Well,
a
we
hired
will.
stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Yeah, if we hadn't been there though, you'd be dead. That's why he fails to.
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
so that's why
I
we
shan't.
should be
Give
thanking him.
Wanda my chilliest regards. And farewell to you, dear Dr. Fenhill.
Yeah, there's
I
a
trust I'll
clear
see you
soft
next
spot
I
for
find
her.
myself on the Groundbreaker.
You'd better hope not.
So with the mission on the planet done, decided that we should go exploring. So we're gonna go and make our way to that top right corner, the little village there, and see what's going on in this part of the world. On our way, we make our way to the terraforming ship, where we decide to take on some more primals, which is a bad move. So we managed to take one out before the big boy comes in and ruins our day. Managed to get some good shots in, some time dilation, a little bit of healing, but in the end, it turns out to be not quite enough. And there he goes, killing us again. Being a glutton for punishment, we try to do the same thing again. Now let's see how well this goes this time. Managed to get some good shots in on a couple of the smaller ones. And the fight's going fairly well to begin with. And then this guy comes out of nowhere. Does manage to get away, managed to dodge some flying rocks. The ladies holding up their own pretty well. The fight goes on for longer than I thought it would. Let's be fair there. Pavati goes down. Big primal there.
Time for a drink.
Managed to kill him. And we actually managed to do this fight this time. But we do get the option to take one of the floors. After reading it carefully, that phobic dexterity and stuff isn't one we want. So in the end, I do just decide to reject it. So after doing even more looting and making our way around, we come across these outlaws, which as usual, decide we're going to take them on. By foreign planet after all. This guy, let's lay into him. It doesn't stand much of a chance against my plasma weapon. So that actually was a good test, and it went well for a change. So, carrying on with the looting. Get a bit more ammo and things off these couple of dead bodies. Use some picks, I think, on this. And some good loot in this crate, whatever it's called. I don't know. And we make our way onwards to town. That's the ship up there. So we finally make it to town, and everything looks looking fine until I spot, well, don't spot him, an auto mechanical. You just spotted him probably yourself. Get shot from behind. I can't see a thing until I spot Pavati, I think it was, taking him on. We fire some shots into him. Things are not going well. And I get another death. So it's like the third or fourth one. This time, knowing where the mechanical's going to be, we sneak up and try and take some good long range shots from the TTD. Get some good damage on him. And try to take him out before he takes us out. With me and Pavati doing some good work on him, getting killed. Followed by the little combat drone. Doesn't stand up to much. And down he goes. And we spot a third one across the way, which, with some concentrated fire, eventually getting whittled down. With Pravati and Ellie getting some good hits in. This didn't go as well as I remember it going, watching the footage. But hey, and that's another one done. We're getting some shots in from this one, which we keep blasting away with our plasma gun. Actually remember to heal for a change, which is one of the big points I struggle with. Managed to take him down as well. And with our companions getting back up, that means this fight is over. We won it at the second time of asking. And as always, we go on to the looting. So after looting the whole place, we managed to come across our first science weapon, which is a special day for me, because it's the first one we've come across in this game at all. So it's got special effects on it. I believe these weapons kind of going to be kind of cool. So this one gives us instructions to search Captain's terminal back at base, which after we've finished doing a little bit of looting, we'll find our way back there. Although before we got back to the ship, I decided to have a look at this science weapon. It turned out to be a one-handed melee weapon, which is not something I'm bothered about. So, back to the ship we go. So, back on the Unreliable, we quickly make our way back upstairs to our cabin to look at the former captain's terminal. Well, after having a quick shufty round, check nothing's changed. Get in there. I've got new logs, which we haven't looked at before, which we quickly click on. Come on, quickly click. Obviously, reading the titles in depth. There we go. There's quickly click in. We get the Weapons from the Void mission updated. So we've claimed one of them. We've still got to acquire Phineas's science weapon. We've got to acquire the one on the Groundbreaker, which could be interesting to try and get. So after getting rid of a lot of our gear into some lockers to make space, we decided to go to Roseway, which is another part of Terra 2, which is where we started at Edgewater, same planet. So this is for the investigating the distress signal, which point Ellie wants to talk to us.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
I tend to agree with her there. Do we know anything about this call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an
Typical
opportunity
shady
for us.
corporations. So we go, someone needs our help, Ellie. No, we don't. Could be a trap.
Counting on it.
I'm forgetting what I did now. It's been a while before I record this over.
There. See if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Yep, at least we know it's a trap. So we'll make our way onto Roseway. We're going to take the usual crew, Ellie and Pravati. Wait for the slow transition. Looking at the map, it turns out Roseway is actually fairly small, and we don't have that far to go to get to our quest, which is just down the road. You can tell it's got that Edgewater feel to it, similar sort of flora and fauna, I think.
Hell of a welcome.
We've got a dead corporate commando greeting us on the way in. And taking it easy, we just stroll on down the road, see what we can find. In the distance we can see some sort of mechanical thing, stuck by the look of it. Gingerly checking our way as we go, for loot obviously, and make our way to the corner. Looking at the evicted signs, looking for anything of use. Like this bypass shunt, always handy to have them. We see, reptilian stalker. Let's better look at the mechanical loader, which is clearly stuck and damaged. That door we're never going to get into. Yeah, so checking the map, we're ways off level 12, that's what the quick look was. Try to take these stalkers out quickly. Shouldn't be much damage to us, apart from spitting a little bit of acid. Our peeps can handle these guys, no problem. This time opening up with a shotgun for a change. Weapon I haven't used much, because the other weapon is so good that we use. Doing the old looting, we have a quick check around this area. Find another corpse. This time Cleo security, so this might be a Cleo area that we're in here. Obviously go through everything we can find. And pick up all the loot. Which is actually more than I thought. Pick up a journal. Read that if you wish. Going back outside, we find more bodies. This one a scientist this time. Another stalker. You see the edge of town. Another evicted building. A little bit of loot. And a second evicted building. So looking around, we've got some crops. So this was obviously self-sufficient in some way. We do start to head back in the direction of the crossroads, which is where we leave this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have liked it. Let me know what you thought of this voiceover style and how I did it, because I'd love your feedback. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.